Behind bars for stealing a mobile phone or beating another child. 25 boys between 13 and 18 years old are locked up in one cell in this West Java prison, far away from their parents, friends and school. Conditions in this overcrowded prison are better than in most others in Indonesia. Still, these 25 children have to sleep together on the floor of this small cell. 14-year-old Alansa has been locked up for nearly 2 months for beating another boy during a school fight. He says he was beaten and whipped by police after his arrest. His trial will be held in 2 weeks. He is facing as many as 6 months in jail if he is convicted.
I'm very sad that I cannot be with my parents, play and hang out with them. I also want to go back to school. I miss my school.
Most of these boys are just small thieves and now they're being locked up for months or even years in this overcrowded prison next to experienced criminals, almost certainly ruining their chances for a better future. Calls are now growing to change these harsh laws against child offenders. According to government estimates, 5,308 children between 8 and 18-year-old are imprisoned in Indonesia, nearly all of them from poor families. They mostly spend their jail terms in ordinary prisons together with grown-up criminals. Nearly 80% of the kids turn into repeat offenders.
To me, it's much better these children stay under the guidance of their parents, their family, or society. Prison should be a very last resort.
The Constitutional Court will soon make a decision about raising the age of criminal responsibility from 8 years old to 12 and revising the laws on the juvenile court to give judges more sentencing options. The National Commission on Children's Rights says Indonesia is violating international laws by locking children up in prison instead of providing social institutions.
What we see is that children who are released from prison, they have a high chance of becoming sexual violators because they have become victims themselves. And next to that, instead of improving their behavior, they learn how to become real criminals from their friends in prison.
To Alansa, there's one thing that worries him more than anything else: being stigmatized as an ex-convict for the rest of his life, endangering his future at school and in society.
I'll never do something like this again. I want to be a good kid. After this, my parents will send me to an Islamic boarding school. I don't want to disappoint my parents again. I'm very sad.
Until then, he counts the days and nights before he'll be reunited with his family. Step Vaessen, Al Jazeera, Bogor, West Java.